THLV radio family, Merry Christmas and all the best in the coming year.
Merry Christmas from your friends at THLV Radio.
It's time to get real. Get real. Talking about the things you wanna hear. It's time to get real. Get real. We got it all right here. It's time to get real. Get real. Better buckle up, get set. It's time to get real. Get real. We got it all right here. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Come on.
Hi, Jeanette! I'm Louis Pedron here in New York City.
Good morning.
Kamusta na? Welcome back, Miss Jeanette Marco. Louis Pedron here. And let's get real!
Dito rin tayo sa My Partner. Good morning sa lahat ng nanonood. You may be wondering where I am right now. I am at the newly opened CJA Firing Range here at Camp Aguinaldo. So, maagang New Year ito sa ating kapatid. Kumusta ka naman? It's been a while. Since
welcome back.
Joined you for the live show.
Oo nga, welcome back. Hopefully you're okay na. Pumayat ka na maigi
Oo, pumayat na rin ako pero I'm trying to be okay. I'm recovering, but things happen for a reason. We have to do it one way or another. Alam mo yun.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. Yan ang importante ngayon, health. And of course, you're smiling. That's the most important thing. Kasi ang dami-daming malungkot ngayong Christmas. Kasi here in America, they're encouraged not to meet each other. In fact, dito sa New York, they even limit people in your house if you have a party sa 10 only. And they closed down, here in New York City, they closed down restaurants. You can only order or have kung meron silang seating outside. But indoor dining is not open anymore.
Talaga, ganun ba yun? Well, that's totally different from here in the Philippines.
What's happening in the Philippines?
What's happening in the Philippines, of course, you know how Filipinos are very resilient. We will still go on with our merry lives to spend Christmas with our family and friends. But of course, observing social distancing, wearing masks, and wearing face shields when not dining. So, naka-mask while waiting for their orders and their food, and then they can take it off while eating, and then balik ulit.
Dinagdag ba ang face shield dyan?
Distansya din ang mga tables and chairs. So, we are still able to dine in sa mga restaurants, pero malaki pa rin ang part ng to go. Ayan, nagpuputukan na sila. So, how have you been? Kumusta naman ang mo?
Jeanette,
kumusta naman ang Christmas preparation mo?
Dito walang bibisitahin, magluluto lang dito kasi a lot of people don't want to meet each other just because nga we want to hunker down para hindi kumalat ang virus, no? And in fact, meron ngayong kinakatakutan from UK nga, yung virus from UK. So maybe there will be a border sa mga flights from UK.
Ano na naman yan?
What they're trying to do na lang is everyone's encouraged to just stay at home na lang for Christmas. Para magtiis lang tayo ng konti para hindi naman kumalat ang virus ng ganon na naman. Kasi, Jeanette, during Thanksgiving, nag-spike up ang COVID because everyone went to their different bahay-bahay or probinsya here in the US. So, nag-spike up. So, now they're trying to avoid that nga. And so, hopefully, tignan natin. Kaya sabi ko, baka medyo malungkot ang mga tao ngayon during Christmas, but anyways.
Well, as you know, we are very resilient. We'll find a way to actually do that. But of course, with that happening right now, we encourage everybody to practice social distancing, wearing their masks, sanitizing, bringing their protective Ngayon, meron ako ganito kapatid, ito uso ngayon, that you have your handy or your personal sanitizer. So sa lahat po ng mga nanonood, there are a lot of ways right now. But of course, apart from that, protection, we must actually strengthen our immune system. And that is by not eating all the food that you see on the Christmas table, yung Noche Buena, my God. It's like lechon, baka, and everything. Ikaw, ingatan mo din yung sarili mo. So what are you preparing for Christmas Noche Buena?
This time, dati, nung Thanksgiving, it was turkey. So ang prepare namin ngayon will be ham. Ham, may pineapple and stuff.
Hindi ba pwedeng vegetable lang muna and fruits for
Hindi. We always have vegetable naman on the side. Don't worry. May Brussels sprouts dyan. And siguro beans or whatever. Pero maingat naman ako sa vitamins. So I have vitamin C, vitamin D3, and of course zinc. And of course I restarted Yoli, as you know. And I know your husband is using Yoli as well. So
yes, I am.
Kailangan ma-boost yung immune system, as you said.
How's the peace and order situation in New York right now?
Okay naman. As far as I know, okay lang ang peace and order. They usually badmouth New York, pero a lot of people, when you walk around, they're wearing masks. I mean, we're pretty good. In fact, New York City has the best, if I'm not mistaken. Kasi, like LA ngayon, I think they're on a lockdown right now. Kami, baka mag-lockdown, pero otherwise, very disciplined ng New Yorkers. We're doing better than other. Kasi remember, New York City was the epicenter of the epicenter before.
I know.
But now we're doing better than other cities.
Vigilant as well with everything around us, lalong-lalo na ngayong Pasko and darating na bagong taon. I think now is the time when we, carefully examine our lives kasi napakabilis ng pangyayari. We don't know na this thing will hit us and then suddenly it changed the lives of so many people. Kung ano natutunan ko dito sa pandemic, Luis, is self-discipline. Alam mo naman kung gaano ako pagala. And just like practically staying at home and eating healthier, nanonood si Santa Claus. I've been very good. I haven't been eating, bad food, kagaya ng sinasabi ko sa'yo. But, ganun talaga eh. It's the time of the year. So how's IFFM? How was the week-long celebration ng IFFM?
So thank you. Maayos naman, International Film Festival Manhattan was online, as you know. We used Preventive. And in fact, we're planning to do... Thank you for the 21 gun salute, by the way. So we're planning to do more screenings this March 2021 at saka October 2021. And available na to get the... to submit. Available na to submit through Film Freeway. Pero ang maganda nun, of course, maraming nanalo this year. Excited na naman ng mga other filmmakers na mag-submit for 2021. At saka, I'll tell you something later. Kasi, remember, Metro Manila Film Festival actually is online ngayon. Kaya I'm excited kasi everyone, including New York City, around the world can watch. I was involved nga pala sa shooting ng Tagpuan. So I'm promoting Tagpuan, written by Ricky Lee and directed by Mr. Mac Alejandro. Direct Mac Alejandro. So yun, promote ko.
Balita ko you will be playing the role of Manny Pacquiao daw sa recent next movie niya. Controversial, matunog ang pangalan mo dito ngayon eh.
Hindi. Kasi meron akong na-lift na story about si, ano pa pala niya? Malik, yung sa Rhapsody, Bohemian Rhapsody. So sabi nila, he's in a talks with Netflix and with Manny Pacquiao daw. Sabi nila na he will be playing Manny Pacquiao. So ang dami nag-comment dun sa Facebook ko na 53 shares na nagkagulo sila na hindi daw dapat foreigner, hindi dapat kailangan Pilipino sana yung actor. may
Kaya nga
nag-joke pa.
ikaw na ang recommendation.
May nag-joke pa, sabi nila. Sino naman na si Mami Junisha? Meryl Streep, sabi nila.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you were the ones to play Manny Pacquiao, you will do justice dun sa role. Pero we want to see you in boxing shorts and
Of
gloves.
course, yeah. Confident naman ako, kaya-kaya ko yan with Yoli. Kung sakali.
It's pretty much exciting, you know, na mag-play ka ng role na Manny Pacquiao. It's one of your, siguro more serious roles.
Manny Pacquiao.
Aside, congratulations to our 10th year celebration na itawid natin online, and of course kudos to those people behind the digital aspect of IFFM, and of course yung mga filmmakers na walang sawa pa rin nag-support, di ba?
Well, daming tumulong ngayon Besides mga individuals tulad mo, of course, si Susan Hu, si Kiara Garay, Diana Lopez, Eri Maredo Kane. Of course, meron tayo noon na this year, tagline, binary, on Q Media. Remember si Sir JL Revelas, maraming salamat sa pagtulong nyo. And of course, we use the Eventive platform. Plus, of course, PHLV Radio. Thank you very much, Sir Johan and Tita Josie and everyone in
Alam mo,
Radio. Maraming salamat.
Perfect timing, 'di ba? Perfect timing ang pagdating nila sa buhay natin. It's a dream come true, and syempre magpo-close na taon. 'Di ba palagi ko sinasabi sa I get too emotional when it's a changing of year and when it's Christmas time. Ngayon, how do we actually handle our emotions para hindi tayo lalo mag-breakdown? Because I know the pandemic brought people to a really depressing state. How do you keep yourself happy to celebrate Christmas and New Year?
Alam mo, believe it or not, this year, to analyze things, ang dami kong nagawa in spite of that. Of course, in the beginning of the year, we didn't know what to do, no? March, April, and then, Jerry Balasta passed away. So, siyempre nakakalungkot yun, and New York was the epicenter. Pero ang natutunan ko this year was just doing projects and kind of try to do as much projects as you can. Yung kung may projects ka, and salamat sa Diyos, Jeanette Marco has a lot of projects in the Philippines. We were all able to do IFFM, no? International Film Festival Manhattan. So it made me full and made me fulfilled. I mean, thank you, Lord, at binigyan tayo ng PHLV Radio ng Get Real dito, no? So it was such a blessing. Pero isang lesson learned ko, a lot of things are given to us sa life natin, pero just enjoying each and every moment. Di ba tayo, we haven't seen each other for 2-3 weeks?
My God.
Itong moment na to, like being organic, being zen-like, being just in the moment, ang natutunan ko is just enjoying this particular moment. Don't think of yesterday, don't think of tomorrow, but think of just now. Enjoying now.
I'm very emotional because I'm missing all my friends out there in New York. And
at least we can see you here.
The upside of this is I am able to spend some time with my family and children dito. But the emotional, oh my God, ang daming mga pinagdaanan for 2020, and maraming sinasabi yung mga tao na they can't wait till the year ends. Kaya ako, they can't wait till the year ends ng 2020 so we can move on to 2021. But can I just say na there are so many blessings along the way, kahit na ang daming pandemya na, problema na hit ang Pilipinas, ang maraming buhay ng maraming tao. Siguro at this point in time, what we could only share to our family and friends who are watching right now is to actually be grateful isa yun sa mga Luis, na the act of the gratefulness of everything that comes our way. Kaya nakakaiyak talaga.
Para tayong nasa war, no? Yung mga nag-survive, yung mga nabuhay, we should be thankful every moment of our lives. Kaya, yun nga, let's make the most of it. And salamat sa Diyos. God has given us challenges, no? Tayong dalawa. In spite of all the challenges, nabuhay tayo and we're trying to make the most of it. I mean, thank you, Lord, for all these blessings. Thank you for all these blessings.
We are able to surpass a very trying year for 2020.
Right.
And you know whatever we've encountered made us really very strong people. We lost a lot.
Yeah. Parang survivor ng war, di ba?
Both lost a lot of friends and family. Salamat sa mga taong kumapit. But most of all, Luis, I think we both would wanna celebrate life and at the same time celebrate friendship because, di ba, Facebook reminded us of our friendship anniversary again, kung maaalala mo. And of course, ang anniversary ng IFFM at ang anniversary ng Feel, di ba? Sobrang dami. Kaya,
I'm wearing the t-shirt, by the way.
Yes. Ang tagal na niyan. Can you imagine?
Ang ganda pa, no? Maganda talaga if the shirt is black kasi it lasts forever.
So how's the prices of commodities right now there in New York?
Okay naman kasi I live in an area here in Queens that everything is cheap in comparison to being in Manhattan. So I'm blessed na yung area na to, ang dami pating groceries. If you want to go to merong listahan ng sale items, you can go a few blocks away. So make choices. I mean, that's what I'm so grateful here in America. You have all those choices. Tapos, sabi mo nga, magluto lang ng mga healthy food. Hindi kailangan to prepare all of this and then hindi mo naman makakain, di ba?
Exactly.
Since ilan lang kayong kakain, di ba?
Try to think of other people. If we could share our blessings. I know it's quite hard when everybody got laid off with their respective jobs or they lost jobs or they don't have work, yung mga freelance. But still, no, if we kunyari, we are buying 10 pieces of apple, we can share an apple to anybody there in New York, dito sa Pilipinas. You know, let us stop wasting food. Kasi talagang ang dami.
Right.
Sabi nga nila, ano daw yun austerity.
Yun, austerity, yeah.
Lahat ng budget ng mga companies and everything. So if we could help, them to actually make ends meet, madami yan. At saka yung mga extra things ninyo sa bahay, may mga kilala ko mga hoarders eh.
Maraming mga hoarders.
Let us
Yun na nga, I've never thought of sending physical items pa kasi what if mag-send ka ng COVID elsewhere? So I let it pass muna before sending physical stuff.
Magpa-swab test ka muna.
Oh, by the way, yung palang nakatrabaho ko ng 2 TV shows. So sa yung isang TV show na work ko, 3 swab test. Yung isa 4 swab test. So pumasa na ako sa 7 swab test in 2 weeks.
Oh my God. Ganito din dito sa Metro Manila. So if you go to different provinces, they require you, especially now during the holidays, they require you to have a medical certificate, especially if you're leaving the metro, if you're going to the provinces. At least dyan sa New York, hindi ganun ka-stricto. So if I wanted to go to Baguio for a vacation, I need to get a pass to the tourism office. Ano lang naman, lahat online. But then present a medical certificate at the checkpoint. So para sa mga nagbabiyahe na nanonood sa akin ngayon, those who are planning to go to Baguio, you can log into baguiotourism.ph and then get a permit to travel there. Minomonitor lang nila, parang yan yung contact tracing for tourists. No? And currently, kailangan nila ng updated medical certificate. Naman, if I go catering from one camp to another, kunyari, dahil nandito ako sa Camp Aguinaldo, if I want to go to Villamor, which is the Air Force, kailangan ko rin ng medical certificate taken that day. Can you imagine, ganun talaga siya kasi.
Pero COVID test yun, yung medical certificate.
Yeah.
COVID test, okay.
So, mag-ingat lang tayo. I know we wanted to, our families and friends for the holidays, iba yung ingat. How do you strengthen your immune system?
Yun nga, di ba, I don't go out often, no? Pang grocery lang, tsaka ko merong racket. And then, of course, yun nga, yung vitamin C, vitamin D, tsaka zinc. At tsaka, syempre kung may, merong akong paypakwa, tsaka ginger tea. Tsaka, of course, yung Yoli ko. Yoli product.
Oh, I'm also taking Yoli. I think siguro, at saka kung ano mga fresh fruits and
Tsaka
vegetables.
meron kang mga other things, di ba? Pero yun nga, fruits and vegetables, very important kasi, yun nga, buti nga medyo nalilin tayo because of that. Pero otherwise, pwede rin mag-konting fasting kung kailangan. Kasi nababasa ko nga, pag intermittent fasting, yung 12 hours ka na in between from the last meal, medyo maka-cleanse yung body mo ng
Ganon. At saka water down. Try to drink as
and
much.
lots of water.
Importante. Lessen
Lots of
alcohol
water.
intake. Kasi nakakawitin.
Sabi nila. Correct, yes. Tsaka yung mga naninigarilyo, hinto muna.
Yeah, exactly. Those who are
Kasi
smoking.
yun Ay, tsaka alagaan yung take care of your sipon. Kasi it just starts with sipon, bronchitis, pneumonia, yung gano'n. So, do take care of that. Kung nabasa yung likod nyo, di ba? Punasan, pagpalit ng shirt. Things
How's
like
the
that.
weather there right now? White Christmas ba?
We had snow a few days ago, pero dahil iinit ng Thursday, Friday, so matutunaw na yung snow. But it was White Christmas a few days ago.
So because we're going to stay at home and celebrate Christmas, meron ka bang movie recommendation para sa amin, Mr. Luis Pedron, na panoorin namin for Christmas at saan namin siya mapapanood?
Siguro mga Netflix lang muna. Of course, meron yung TV series called Queen's Gambit if mahilig kayo na mag-chess. But it's very sophisticated yung pagkagawa. And I'm watching a few movies na recommended for the Screen Actor Guild Awards is of course Meryl Streep.
Anong
Yun na naman
title?
siyang The Prom. It's a musical, siya ang bida. It's a Broadway play turned into a musical film. It's available on Netflix. Pero just try to watch a lot of Netflix. If you guys haven't watched Crash Landing on You, yung Korean telenovela, just watch it this Christmas time. It's worth it. And may bago ngayon, Startup. Yun ang bago kalalabas lang a few weeks ago. Startup, it's a Korean telenovela for mga tulad nating negosyante, because it's about finding your investors and trying to work your way up in the corporate ladder. Startup, may kilig rin. But of course, Metro Manila Film Festival available online. So I recommend, of course, Tagpuan, starring Congressman Alfred Vargas and Isa Calzado and Shaina Magdayaw, directed by Direk Mac Alejandre, written by Ricky Lee. Please watch.
Ang ganda niyang pelikula
Nora Honor, don't forget me, Nora Honor, isa pang bahaghari. And of course, Suarez, the Healing Priest ni John Arcilla. So panoorin niyo yun. Hands down, I think ma-excite kayo dun sa tatlong yun. Of course, 10 silang mga films at the Metro Manila Film Festival available through upstream.ph.
Ayan. Well, there are a lot of nice movies that will keep you stay at home. and at the same time relax and unwind and feel good, mga feel good pills. Ako
Jeanette.
naman bilang nasa food industry,
Yes.
ang advice ko lang is to just stay away from fatty foods and try to at least keep 2 to 3 vegetable dishes or healthier dishes. Huwag mawala ang fresh fruit platters. Stay away from sugar because viruses and bacteria thrive on sugar. Alam mo naman yan, mga cancer cells would love to stay there.
Sugar, yes.
Of course, hydrate yourself. There in New York or in the United States, may snow. Dito, the weather is a little bit cooler than the usual, but very humid and dry. So let's try to drink. Kasi dito sa Philippines, Luis, we're blessed because we have a lot of buko juice. And buko juice, like fresh coconut water, it is a great source of vitamins, and it helps you, with your immune system. Niyan, natural antibiotic ang buko juice. Umiinom ka ba ng buko juice?
Hindi masyado. Kasi nga may mga Yoli drinks ako. Pero otherwise, merong PH2O, buko flavor. It's a flavored water ng Yoli and it has buko flavor. Pero thank you for your suggestion kasi remember, nabibili rin dito yung coconut oil, yung coconut na pwede mong gawing spread, pwede mo lagay sa coffee mo. It's actually the MCT na nakakatalino. Coconut din yun.
VCO, Virgin Coconut Oil.
Oo.
Diba?
Pag gamitin mo yun, pwede mo i-spread sa tinapay mo. Or yung iba nilalagay sa kape nila. Tapos lalagyan mo ng fat yun, matatalino ka. Magigising yung brain mo.
And pala,
MCT oil.
For our mental health. Importante ang ating mental state. Let us try to stay away from toxic people, toxic situations, and just be perfectly happy. And that will form part of yung totality na natin ng health, hindi yung katawan, kundi pati ang ating mga emotions at saka ang ating state of mind. Alam ko magaling ka dyan pagka natotoxic ka at saka
Hibernate. Nag-hibernate ako.
The part of staying away from
Right. Jeanette, the other thing na matututunan ko, dapat tutunan ko, is trying to say, you have to think of your sanity as well. So ngayon, siguro ang mga, not to advance yung ating 2021 plan, pero next year, learn how to say no. Kasi hindi lang dapat yes ng yes, kasi isipin mo rin yung sanity mo. Tapos, ang isa kong advice, try naman to communicate with some of your friends. Kasi baka malungkot sila o may nangyayari sa buhay nila. Pero pag hindi sila sumagot, may meaning rin yon. Pero pag sumagot sila, try to communicate with them. Baka naman they really need rin an ear, di ba? Pero otherwise, try to reach out and touch someone kahit na sa Zoom, kahit man lang sa FaceTime, kahit sa phone. Reach out and touch someone.
Thank you for always being there for me. Diba? Masyadong natin yung friendship natin near or far. Talagang we always
I'd like to thank you about Get Real. Get Real happened to us tama-tama for International Film Festival Manhattan. So thanks to you, Miss Janet Marco. Thanks to PHLV. Itong Get Real is a lifesaver for makatulong sa International Film Festival Manhattan.
Sige. Alam ko marami tayong papasalamatan ngayon dahil as the year closes, talagang pila, balde ang mga taong bumuo ng isang buong taon ng isang Luis Pedron at ng isang Jeanette Marco, and of course, the supporters of Get Real, IFM, Basilia Women's Foundation, lahat ng mga pinapatakbo natin. And kinikilabutan pa rin ako, kapatid. Hindi pa rin ako makapaniwala na matatapos na naman ang taon in a couple of days. Napapakamagkala naman ng ulo kasi
I'm na-end ang year na I'm happy. I mean, Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord talaga. Pero bago pala tayo magpasalamat, let's try to encourage one another naman. Ano yung mga excited ka na gagawin mo sa 2021? Kasi I'm sure laging merong nangyayari sa brain ni Jeanette Marcos.
Sa buhay natin.
What's next? What's next?
Excited. I'm excited because I'm opening another restaurant in Long Island 2021. It's a plant-based restaurant saan malapit sa amin. So
Babalik ka na dito?
home. I'm very excited because I am training right now for gun shooting. I have a new sport thanks to the people who are training me right now. And I'm very excited for a new year to come. I'm working on 2 projects. Hopefully, mag-materialize lahat yun. Hindi ko muna sasabihin, pero I'm pretty sure ikaw ang unang-unang makakaalam yan. I'm excited about the new beginnings na, that we're trying to establish. Excited ako dahil baka pwede na tayo mag-travel next year, 2021, di ba? Mag-travel ulit tayo papunta ng Japan. And at the same time, I'm very, very excited because magpo-48 na, magpo-47 na ako.
Akala ko 42. 42, di ba?
Tapos excited ako because my life story will soon be shot for Magpakailanman for GMA.
Oh, yay! Matutuloy na.
Oo, as soon as mag-resume yung shooting, pwede na mag-tape outside na wala ng quarantine, etc., etc. Then they'll start filming. So I'm excited I had for the past 46 years. So yun, ikaw naman, what are you excited about?
Napansin ko pa atras sa apatras yun 48, 47, 46. Akala ko 39.
Oh no, I stopped counting there pero isa sa mga natutunan ko fact versus reality.
So ako naman, I'm just excited, of course, yung SAG Awards, Screen Actor Guild Awards. I've been receiving. Ngayon, online na lang sila panunuorin. But a lot of them are on Netflix and Hulu. So I'm preparing for that. And of course, I'm promoting my International Film Festival Manhattan submissions for 2021, March and October. And of course, I went back to doing Yoli. So yan, I'm doing that right now. And of course, si Peter Marco ang isang model ng Yoli. So we're gonna do our thank yous na. Merry Christmas.
Something that he cannot live without is Yoli.
Mag-Merry Christmas na tayo at Merry Christmas thank yous. Ikaw muna.
Gusto mo ako mauna? First of all, to God be the glory for everything that happened to us for 2020. Maraming salamat sa aking ever supportive na kapamilya and my friends. You guys know who you are. But most importantly, I want to thank you, Luis, for always being there, for supporting each and every project that I have. Yay! Salamat sa Get Real TV at napatuloy natin yung aking mission and vision. Tita Miles, of course, at saka Tita Josie. And of course, ang buong team ng ating PHLV. Andyan siya, nanonood siya ngayon. Inaano niya tayo. Always ang team. Maraming salamat, sir. And sa PHLV team, maraming salamat din for my Taste of Love family, which is the cooking show that I am currently at with Miss Lovely Rivero on, of course, Jenny. They gave me a platform, Luis. It's a dream come true for me as a chef to have a TV show to share. Pero this is your not so typical cooking show because patawa ako dito. Like I am myself as a person and as a chef doon sa TV show. And of course, Basilia Women's Foundation, my Man Up company, family, si Sir Fred Sullivan and the rest of our team. Project Pearls, condolences to my sister Melissa. She might be watching right now. She just lost her husband. At the time na magpapasko and mag-New Year, nakakaiyak, nakakalungkot, but things happen for a reason. He might be, in a better place right now than us. Project Pearls is a nonprofit foundation that supports children and women doon po sa Happy Land sa Tondo. We are like having more than 500 scholars, sending them to school and feeding them on a daily basis para hindi na po sila kumain ng mga pagkain na nasa basura. Let us try to reach out and help them. projectpearls.org. Check that out. Check that website. You can sponsor a family, you can sponsor a child, and send them to school. And of course, maraming salamat sa aking Kukaberry Cafe family. Ang mga taong hindi ako iniwanan during the time na nasa New York ako, they've been very loyal and very, hardworking people. My Suchaya Fighting Range family, ang headquarters, GHQ Training School, Colonel Lebeco and his team. My Mista family na bagong tayo kong pamilya dito, of course. Ang Joint Special Operations Group, who is continuously training me para maging sharpshooter, para magkaroon ako ng additional skill and to conquer my fears. At marami pang ibang units and departments dito sa loob ng Camp Aguinaldo. Of course, AFRESCOM, where I started. I would like to say thank you, of course, to Kuya Louie Pedron, because kung hindi dahil sa kanya, hindi na open yung gate ko dito sa Camp Aguinaldo. Alam naman niya, I always tell him that. Judge Andy De Vera, Ma'am Dayan, ating Assistant Solicitor General. Napakarami pa mga suppliers and friends, but most of all, salamat sa aking mga kaibigan who never forgot us. Miss Bella Owens, Yara Garay, of course, Mr. Luis Pedron, Jerome Gentolia, Kutoy, Jen Coneta, Temi, Pani Dusignan, Andre, ang dami nyo, Tito Bobby Yalo. I can't mention all of you, pero nakakaiyak, nakakataba ng puso because we are blessed with friends and family to support us. Ikaw lalo na. Si Sheila, of course, maraming salamat. Ang aking kumana na hindi ko na nakita ulit dahil sa pandemya, nagtatago siya. So many things to be grateful for. Blessings lang from up above. So ikaw naman ang magpasalamat. Take the floor.
Ako mabilis lang, of course. Thank you very much, Miss Jeanette Marco, for everything. Talagang maraming salamat. And of course, for, as you said, my brother Lou Pedron, si Vicky, si Luel, my sister, and of course, my relatives sa Abra at sa Quezon. So of course, tagline, ang tumulong sa tagline International, Binary, On Q Media, Eventive, Film Freeway, tumulong sa International Film Festival natin. Including si Jeanette Marco, of course, Kiara Garay, Susan Hu, and Diana Lopez, Marin Maredo King, Bella Owen, at saka Bella Skins Collection. Thank you very much. Ang Elmer's Baptist Church, my church, OTPH, my UP group, of course, Yoli family, Ate Seth, John Oroso, Jen and John Dunca, and of course, this is my website sa Yoli. And of course, si Rowena, Tammy Patogalan, Lou and Vicky Luel, and all my cousins, Ate Miles de la Cruz, thank you. Elton Lugay of Tofa, Tita Josie, and of course, Sir Johan of PHLV, Wayne Pulver, LaSalle Green Hills, ang aking mga UP buddies, and of course, Don Gutierrez, nag-design ng aking plaques ng IFFM, Sam Cabangon, Vanyo Fashions, at saka Spark PH, and Leo Dominguez. Thank you very much. Jeanette, I think we have to say goodbye already kasi mag-umpisa na ang next show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Luis Pedron here in New York City, and here is my best friend from Manila.
Thank you guys for tuning in for another hour of fun and excitement here. My name is Jeanette Marco, bidding everybody goodbye and wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and a more healthier, peaceful New Year for 2021. Please stay in love. Thank you to all of those who supported us for a couple of weeks already airing at PHLV. Tita Josie Harrison, Sister Johan, Tita
To
Miles.
God be the glory.
And
To God
of
be the
course,
glory. Love you all.
Consulate of New York
Mwah.
for supporting us. Maraming
Oh, yeah, Philippine
salamat.
Consulate.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Malagayang Pasko. To God be the glory. Thank you po. Thank you, Sir Johan. Mwah!
Thank you, Sir Johan. I love you.
Thank you, Sir Johan. Mwah!
It's time to get, it's time to get, it's time to get, it's time to get real. Get real. Talking about the things you wanna hear. It's time to get real. Get real. We got it all right here. It's time to get real. Get real. Better buckle up, get real, get set. It's time to get real. Get real. We got it all right here. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
From your PHLV radio family, Merry Christmas and all the best in the coming year.
Merry Christmas from your friends at THLV Radio.